Never trust VTubers. A lesson that we are learning from K-san, who now has 600,000 followers on Twitter, and saying to them today, so many liars. Don't know what that's about, but let's now check in with the totally honest Amaris Yuri, a feral city-dwelling leopard, who has now graduated from the CyberLive agency and fully eloped with another ex-member of CyberLive, that being Kaneko Lumi, giving us her most photographic face here, as we just had this bombshell of news dropped on us, with Yuri saying, now that graduation is out of the way, I can confirm the truth. I know some of you guessed this previously, but Lumi and I are in fact going to Hololive EN Gen 3, as Lumi further confirmed this, but then tragedy has struck. As Yuri would let us know, cover just informed me that Lumi and I are fired. Turns out I was not supposed to tweet that we were going to Hololive. Yes, this agency does not forgive, and they do not forget. And they found a lot of success along the way because of it, including this new collaboration with Tsukumo, offering new keychains and plushies of the Holo Myth members, and scoring yet another Hollywood interview, this time with Hololive Japan talent Shirikami Fubuki, taking part in an interview for the Sony Pictures movie Morbius, now releasing in theaters this weekend. And what a perfectly normal day it is for Hachima, aka Akai Hato, the worldwide strongest idol, now saying, I've been reborn, and showing off this brilliant new look, as modeled by Feluca, this being the first new look for this particular Hololive talent in nearly a year and a half. And also joining Hololive Japan recently is this brand new virtual staff member, Nodoka Harusaki, aka B-chan, who has recently learned from Hololive director A-chan that there is indeed a dark side to this company. But that was not the end of all of the surprises, as here we have Hololive Japan's Gen 6 member, Takane Rui, coming to us with this totally legitimate and not at all fake visual novel dating sim, featuring numerous Hololive talents. Yes, this is absolutely totally real. And speaking of totally real, here is my wife, here is Roboco-san, recently turned into a fairy, and who unfortunately would shrink down further and further into size with every lie she told, as evidenced here from this photo from my desk, as evidenced from this totally random photo we found on the internet. But now things are getting a little bit more odd with Hololive. As with Hololive English, we have here Takanashi Kiara, aka now Takanashi Kibaba, who is on her way to adopt 5 more cats, and showing off this interesting new look that is certainly targeting a different demographic, saying, I hope you did not forget these cookies on your way out, and alluding to some kind of time travel shenanigans with Ame, crediting Yongdol for this Ibaba design. Kiara has also been busy showing off her new 3D form, such as here saying, I won't be able to do much with 3D yet, as I don't have the proper setup, but please be patient with some small sneak peeks, saying I'm still hoping for a proper, big, super special 3D debut. We also had multiple members of Hololive English sharing this, with the Hope and Council members giving us some kind of odd schedule here, entitled April Fools, whatever that is, as these 6 members would go on to relay one stream to the next. As far as we could tell, they were just totally normal, quick 20 to 30 minute streams, nothing special about them at all, and all of their voices sounded exactly as we had always remembered them. Also entirely unchanged is Hololive English's Amelia Watson, who dropped on us this major bombshell. That's right, she's pregnant, dropping on us this photograph mid-delivery. No word yet on who is the father, and this is certainly a growing scandal, as of course it would be absolutely awful if the father had simply left to leave the mother alone to raise the child themselves. But we do have reports that this may be the father, as Twilight 3D dropped on us this. I was blessed with the opportunity to make the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Armando Watson, as this male VTuber had hijacked Amelia Watson's channel to perform an unarchived karaoke. And also surprising us was Hololive Indonesia's Crazy Ollie, dropping on us another mother reveal. Quite a dangerous predicament being so close to Amelia, with Ollie's real IRL mother joining her on stream, and Ollie later saying, thank you for coming to my stream. My mom had fun in the stream, so hopefully you guys did too, as mother and daughter proved to have loads in common with one another. And that's not all, because Hololive pulled out all of the stops for Suisei Hoshimashi, delivering live her 4th anniversary 3D concert, which of course came with the announcement of new Comet merchandise, big announcements like a new music project entitled Midnight Grand Orchestra, with more on this coming on April 6th, and and being joined on stage by plenty of others, including, for the first time ever, in 3D and live, Mori Calliope as the Comet, and rapping Reaper went on to perform a brand new duet song, with Callie saying, "I love you, senpai. Thank you for inviting me tonight." Unfortunately for this Hololive English talent, it appears their Twitter account has been hacked, with this imposter being Young Shinigami Boy, Hololive English's #1 SoundCloud rapping success, saying, "I make fat stacks. Don't come to my hood. I'll do bad things to you. Heiko sucks." This SoundCloud rapper would then drop on us 3 separate tracks in their very manly voice, and not at all done with a voice changer, with one of those tracks featuring Heiko, who, as we understand it, has some form of relationship to Heikos Bells of Hololive English. That will require some more research. As music video producer Kanaru was on hand with this rendition of Street Fight between the two, getting very, very rough out there on the streets indeed. And speaking of rough, tonight we have another episode of Speak of the Devil with Iron Mouse, who will be joined by Bay, as tonight we receive this double rat action. And unfortunately, it looks like the hacking has not stopped, as checking Iron Mouse's Twitter account, we instead have Booby with Vshojo. So either this is an announcement that Booby is officially joining Vshojo, or this birthday boy has an imposter. Yes, it seems there is nothing but imposters around now. As now turning to the official Vshojo account, they have been overtaken, now labeling themselves as G-Shoujo, a Gecko first G-Tuber company, launching with a brand new animation showing off new potential looks for the Vshojo girls. Gecko Master Zentreya let us know everybody is asking if Gecko Zen and the whole Gecko squad is being taken out after the new model debut. I would like to clear that up and say the Geckos are here to stay. As G-Shoujo's Silverveil is showing off this brand new look, letting us know, "I use camera, take pretty picture, I love you." Fruit was on hand saying, "Wow, this loser has a Twitter account too, hello." As Project Geckody would go on to ask, "Why is this in my recommended?" Yes, today it's absolutely insane out there, and none of it is making any sense. As Buff Pup, a cringe dog VTuber, would very much be out of character saying, "I actually don't like ass." And as Enos at Enos Line is now known as Penis, dropping on us major milestones, saying thank you everyone for 50k on Twitter and 102,000 followers on Twitch. Love you all. Meanwhile, host VTuber Haragayu has dropped the host act and now becoming a full-time One-san maid, dropping on us this morning this custom-made breakfast for us, and with Aqua replying, "Maid One-san, feed me some of that food." Further along, Fumiko Hoshi is now known as Fumicom Onahoshi, tweeting out, "I'm happy to announce that I'll only be streaming with my Ahegao drip from now on. I hope you all love it just as much as I do." But we do have some amazing news today as well, as Bao the Whale Tuber is now fully verified on Twitter. That's right, the self-described fat whale, tweeting out earlier, "Just me and my fat ass," and receiving a congrats on the check mark by Yuri. As good friend Vienna would reply, "Wow, what a dumper Bao." As this League of Legends streamer would go on to tweet about how much she loves League of Legends, but very unfortunately has been unverified from Twitter. Yes, there is something very strange going on with the platform today. Best wishes to them for seeing this is quickly resolved. And also congratulations to Pipkin Pippa, now of the McDonald's agency, announcing, "Happy to announce my new employment with McDonald's. I'll now be streaming from the top of the play place full time. Took a lot of extension cords, but through the power of determination, I made it work. So happy to be a part of the team. Oh, we are loving it." And while we would love to congratulate Diariku on 100,000 followers on Twitter.com, the hacking has just not stopped, with this account being changed over to Ryadiku of Vyagaze. As we have other big news, this coming from the agency formerly known as Prism Project, and making this announcement saying they are proud to have over more than 350,000 subscribers across all their YouTube channels, but will be changing their name now to the Tesseract Project, and adding, in addition, Prismers will now be known as Tessers. Yes, lots of big news, as next we have Nijisanji Indonesia's Mika, now celebrating 90,000 followers on the Twitter platform, as well as celebrating today her birthday. A not at all cursed stream, and with loads of fan art, such as this piece from Ladita, saying somehow managed to get this done on time. Anyways, cool ghost B-Day, yay, dropping this on the wonderful hashtag of hashtag Mika birth. Also with Nijisanji, we have Vox Akuma, demon from from the past, who is doing his absolute best to support his fellow Nijilivers, especially Reimu Indo, pinning her schedule on his Twitter page. And oh hey, would you look at that, when we refreshed his page, it suddenly just entirely turned over to her Twitter, effectively wiping Vox off the map. And also being wiped out or changed with Nijisanji English is Rosemi Lovelock, now known simply as Rosemi's singular big tooth, Homo Rainpuff changing her name to Umura Inpuff, and most horrifying of all, the Lyra Pandora's account simply being changed to an account for Pickle. Oh. As lastly now we have Millie Parfait, Nijisanji English's Witch of Calamity, looking a little different today, and tweeting out, "I'm boing boing, not April Fools." Alright, there it is again, April Fools. Let's go ahead and look that up. What is that? Annual custom on the 1st of April consisting of practical jokes and hoaxes. Oh. Okay, so it turns out a lot of the news today were just simply practical jokes and hoaxes. Wow. Well, I guess that certainly explains why Uraha Rushia's channel on YouTube is now missing all of its content. It's just all simply a big practical joke. And that is all for this episode. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Join our Discord for other VTuber news. We record live on Twitch, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.